If there's one matchup I feel in this game is close to impossible, by far is Zangief Lily. This character is frankly extremely annoying. She can only do one thing, and that thing is the only thing she can do good. She's not really a strong poking character, although in this matchup she's really strong in terms of poking, but generally Lily is really bad at poking characters with good buttons. She does have some interesting buttons like standing medium punch, frankly crouching heavy punch. The rest of the buttons are just okay at best. This one is extremely strong in this matchup, same with this one. With the Windstock, she gets a better Shoryuken, a proper Shoryuken even with the OD version. Really strong at 4 frames, that is faster than other Shoryukens in the game. If I'm not mistaken, that's the fastest Shoryuken in the game. The Condor Spire gets way better, the EX version is really strong, you get a couple of juggle points. Yeah, there we go. Her whole game is to get enough distance between the opponent and herself and start building up this freaking thing. Everything works in that way for her. She uses that, she's plus 28, and she gets full screen as you can see here. And that's specifically because she needs this. Basically, if you stop Lily from getting the Windstocks, she will lose the match. -7. The EX version without Windstock, -5. So she's punishable. She's punishable when she does this without charge. This is -5, -8, and -8. So against a really good character with good buttons and good mobility, she cannot play the freaking game. Now her buttons are really not that good. So basically what she needs to do is something like this. And then try to threaten with the command grab. Or something like this. Pretty common. Zangief is so stupidly weak in this one. Now, why is that the case? First of all, Standing Heavy Punch has only 1 hit of armor, and she can break that with this. 2 hits. So she breaks the armor easily. And she can confirm the second hit into Drive Rush. She can poke him with this button. It has a really good hitbox, and the hurtbox is really back. This is disjointed. After this, Zangief has to take the mix-up. While you can stop this with the Lariat, the fact that you have to commit to the last moment in order to anti-air this makes this really bad for Zangief. She can just do a regular jump and you will be anti-airing with Lariat, and she will just walk and hit you with this. And here you can absolutely go for it, which as you can see here is safe against Zangief. There's nothing he can do here even with a -8. At best, you can press Standing Heavy Punch to try to catch her, but she can walk back and punish you with this. Again, very, very good. So if you see the Whiff, you can use this button to stop a Standing Medium Punch. That's basically key with Lily. Even when she's using this freaking button, which I hate, you also need to wait for the recovery frames. As you can see here, this is 22. So if you wait, you will always get the punish counter. And don't respect her wake up. She needs the Windstock in order to wake up with Shoryuken. And that Shoryuken is really bad too. So it's not a good Shoryuken for waking up, but it is a good Shoryuken for anti-airs. That's a DI. Technically, you can also use Super 1, but I don't know about that, buddy. You can sometimes get the trade with this. The Windstock version, now that's an entirely different beast. Depending on how you hit her, you either trade or lose. Sometimes you can win, but it's very, very specific. It has to be very late into the active frames. You have to react with the eye very late into the active frames. Like that, you can still stop her, but it's so difficult to do. And even OD Lariat has a tendency to trade if you do it late. In lots of situations where you play against Lily and you're using Zangief, you need to neutral jump in order to bait the Condor Spire. Usually what I want to do when I'm playing against Lily is just use the drive reversal. You're plus 23. That means nothing for Zangief. And she will have enough time to basically get another Windstock. which is a big issue. But that is if you have no answer and you haven't or you don't react fast enough. The best idea, the best tool here is just to drive reversal. Now if you do react fast, remember you can use OD Lariat and you're plus 29. Yeah, plus 7 over here is not bad. You can jump even after the flash. Not like it is a proper grab. But if you see the flash, you can still jump. That was a really late jump. If you recognize the voice, specifically the voice line, you can jump it. This is the best punish you can do against that thing. Because sometimes if you go for the wheel kick, you will whiff it, like that. And sometimes, depending on the spacing, this can whiff. The powered up version, you are very tight in terms of frames. I think your best option is just standing medium punch. However, you will whiff the second part. You can do roll level 2. I guess you are technically right. It might be the best punish against the the powered up versions. That's the best you can do without meter. It's difficult. There's no concrete answer to the Spire. You either perfect parry, either use OD Lariat or regular Lariat if you really want to gamble, Hell Stab, or Drive Reversal. Everything else is really difficult to do. Let's say she has one Condor Spire. Sorry, one Windstock. You can just go for this. And then command grab. Like if you're expecting a parry or a perfect parry, she can just not do it. Or if you use level 3. Let's say you use level 3 because the Lily player you're playing against really likes to mash. She can just jump. I know some Lily players and some other players will say, but she has to Windstock this. Well, yeah, but this is way too strong. And this is already +1. So her only frame trap is this. But if she goes for this, you will get counter hit. This is how stupid. This is why this character is so stupid. Why is that a thing? You can perfect parry when the second Condor Spire starts. So technically you can perfect parry that. Very difficult to do. You cannot use OD Lariat. You have to do something like that. You can technically use super level 1. But at that point you're guessing. She has to wake up with super level 1 or in some cases super level 2. What can we do about this character? What do you guys think about this matchup? What can we say to the Sanky players who are fighting Lily all the time? Luckily for us, Lily is not a very common character because this character sucks. Lily is literally the worst character in Street Fighter 6, not necessarily because she's bad, because she's really badly designed. Simple doesn't mean you cannot have a simple and fun character, she's just simple and boring. If you want to pressure her, boom. This is a good idea. In fact, headbutt. This is so strong against her. In fact, perfect parry, someone said perfect parry makes a world of difference in this matchup, and I agree.